A.
Group A.
Group A. Of course, this is Brazil, the host. They qualified because they're the host. Probably would have been a seed anyway. Although they looked fantastic at the Confederations Cup. Neymar making an argument as the best player in the world. What else do we have to say about Croatia, Mexico, and Cameroon, though?
Well, this is kind of a toss-up. I mean, they're in a tough group. Mexico got that dreaded third spot in Group A because they have to play all their games in the northernmost part of Brazil, where it's very, very hot. It's close to the equator. But I think that actually plays into the Mexican hands because they're used to that climate. So that might not affect them as much as it might have if a European team got that slot. Or maybe not a European team, but if whoever else was in pot 3. What isn't used to that climate?
With Mexico, I think you have so many questions about the team. New coach Miguel Herrera has given them a completely. You have to think that he's going to give them a completely new direction after the failures.
Yeah, put simply, Mexico just needs to score goals.
Yeah,
they've shown they can do it defensively, and sometimes they leak a few bad ones. But it's only because they're under so much pressure. If you don't score goals, then your defense has to be perfect all of the time.
Yeah.
And that's just too much to feel like you have to be making the right plays. If you miss this tackle, it could be the end of the world because you know you're not going to score. Chicharito has to step up. He's shown the promise before with Manchester United. His form has dipped. Whether he goes on loan or goes somewhere else in January to get some more playing time, I think that's probably in his best interest. But he needs to score goals.
And the same can
be said Dos
Santos is another one. Also, you have to worry about coming out of that 5-3-2. They love pushing the wingers up, and that exposes a core of aging fullbacks. Rafa Marquez not getting any younger. You have to be a little bit worried about, even though they've been stout defensively, there's opportunities for other teams to score against them as well, such as Croatia, led by Luka Modric, who's, of course, fantastic with Real Madrid.
Yeah, for me, the big issue with Croatia is their back line a little bit. They leaked a few goals. They kind of backed into the World Cup. They got fortunate to play Iceland in the World Cup playoffs. They could have drawn France or Sweden or Portugal.
They did not play that well
against
against
Iceland. Yeah, they only beat them 2-0. And Iceland, all full credit to them. They played admirably throughout the World Cup qualifying stages. So Croatia, I'm not so sure about. They fired their coach prior to the Iceland thing. They brought in another guy. Luka Modric is the guy that has to pull the strings. They're going to score goals. It's just a matter of how many they're going to give up. They're I don't want to say a dark horse, but I just don't think there's that much expectation on them from a lot of people, so they could get through.
And Cameroon rounds out the group. Samuel Eto'o, obviously the face of that country, but do they have any real chance to get through? After they were the only team in 2010, they were kind of a dark horse in the first African World Cup to get through. They lost all 3 of their games. Only team besides North Korea to exit the World Cup without any points.
Well, Samuel Eto'o actually came out of international retirement to help them qualify for this World Cup. He's 32 now. He can't move like he used to. He's not the speedster. You see it with Chelsea. His experience is second to none. But he doesn't really pull away from guys that he used to. And that's the guy they're relying on to score goals.
Yeah.
And so that's a big problem for them. They have Alex Song, who plays at Barcelona. So they do have some stability, some quality throughout their team. I don't know. They're kind of there with Mexico. If they score some timely goals at the right time, then they've got a chance.
Predictions. Name your 2 coming out of this group.
I'm going to say Brazil. I'm going to go with Mexico.
Yeah?
I am going to go with Mexico. Even though they're in a difficult part of the country to play, I think they're going to be ready for it. I think they're kind of playing with house money right now because they probably shouldn't have advanced. The U.S. had to score late to even get them in the qualifying. So I'm going to go with Mexico.
Again, I think Brazil comes out top. I was going to say Mexico, but I was 50-50.
I was really making me look. I'm going to flip a coin. I'm going to go with my CONCACAF. I'm being a CONCACAF homer right now.
All right. I was going to say Mexico, but I'm going to say Croatia just to be different. Those are Group A predictions.